Hello, everybody. So, I recently played in my local's QCR Bonanza celebration, and I got first place, won the mat, went 4-1, and so I just wanted to share my deck profile. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, it's pretty standard, voiceless voice. We're playing triple low, of course, double Saphira, one of the old man Saravis, double Skull Guardian, one regular ritual Saravis, Odd Eyes Pengraph Dragon, double prayers just as ritual spells, triple barrier, the card is busted. People cannot get over your board when they can't target stuff. Even things like shutting off imperms and stuff like that just feels so simple but so effective. I love it. Blessing. This is a godsend, lets you ritual summon on your opponent's turn when they summon something, and even a few times I've actually had to normal something or special something of my own in order to do a ritual summon on my turn, and just, yeah, I really like it for that, plus of course the recursion, getting Saphira back and whatnot. One Radiance. Radiance is great. It's nice that we now have an in-engine way to easily recover it, so it's not just a one-of that you get basically one pop and then it's gone forever, and yeah, it just puts in the work. Double pre-prep. Honestly, I tried 3. 3's way too cloggy. You'd open doubles with it constantly. So I find 2 to be good enough. Then for just kind of miscellaneous non-engine, 1 called by, 1 talents, 1 pot. I actually never saw pot all day that day. Same with called by. And talents, the one time I used it, yeah, I was just gonna win. Let's just put it like that. Then for our sub-engines, we are playing Triple Diviner and Trios, just to get into our lows a bit easier. I'm working on getting a third ulti of that. And then we are playing the Nadir package as well. And I'll show the extra deck targets for that afterwards. Nadir package is just great because it can effectively get you to the ritual that you need if your hand's lacking it. And I find it's good tribute fodder as well. A lot of people also don't like to have their extra deck ripped apart, so even if they get to choose, it's just nice to be able to take options out of the extra. Moving on from there, we have Triple Ash, Triple Droll, the MVP of the day, to be honest, and then Triple Imperm. So fairly standard hand trap lineup. And then I am also running the one Magnamut, just because Saphira is a dragon, so it is effectively engine. In addition to that, however, I'm playing 2 Dominus Purge, just because I'm waiting on my third one in the mail, and 1 Fool Loss, because I'm waiting for my other 2 in the mail. So that's that right now, nothing too crazy. Yeah, deck performed all right. I think I'm at 43 or 44 cards. I can't quite remember. Yeah, nothing too zany about that. And then on to the extra. So we're playing Dynamundo, Relinquished Anima, Lina, and Dark. 1 SP. Shout out to paying $60 for the Prismatic Seeker, and then, you know, this set came out. Access code, I'm probably going to take this out. I don't even really know why I had it here. I think I just kind of threw some extra good stuff into there. Yeah, I got to deal with that later. And then 1 Goddess, just to get over certain cards that, you know, you're having difficulty with. 1 Typhon, 1 Chaos Angel, because you can make it either off of low plus Trios, or you can make weird combinations of hand traps, especially if you steal some of your opponent's cards in order to just get into that. And then for our Nadir targets, we're running Garuda, of course, Nittis, Herald. We're playing 2 of it, actually, just because with Nadir Servant, there is, well, rather, if you open, say, Diviner and Nadir Servant, you can send one off Diviner and send the other off Nadir Servant, and it's not once per turn for the search, so that's great. And then Logic, that's also an option versus with one of my side deck cards, of course. And then the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst for the Pengraft option. Finally, moving on, we have our side deck. We are playing Triple Ultimate Slayer. I really do actually enjoy this card a lot. It put in the work, just being able to clear opponents' fields and then help me build advantage through, especially like I've spun back things like Dissipator, and then I've triggered a Herald, and that's helped me get back into the game and things like that. Triple Evenly, there's a lot of rogue at my meta, at my locals meta, so I just didn't want to deal with that nonsense. Same thing for Cosmic. I just don't like dealing with back row and just saying no. He's good. 3 D barrier. 1 there could only be 1, and then I'm running just 2 Druid's Worm, just because I know there's a lot of Fiendsmith players locally. And finally, just for my matchup breakdown, I went 4-1. Round 1 was versus Valmonica, I 2-0'd them. Round 2 was versus Drytron, and I 2-0'd them. Round 3 was versus Fiendsmith Magical Muskets, I 2-0'd them. Round 4 was against Tenpai. I actually went 2-1. I lost game 2, I believe. Yeah. And then final round, so I was undefeated for the first 4 rounds, and then I finally got felled by a second Tenpai player. I went 1-2. Game 1, I just opened the nuts. I had everything and couldn't break my board. Game 2, I just bricked. I lost to myself basically. And then game 3, I made him go first, and I opened too much engine, not enough Dawn engine, and then I just got hit with Quakimaru Drago. So that was fun. But anyways, no disrespect to any of my opponents. Everyone was great. Yeah, and I was gonna be honest. Let's see. I think outside of the first 2 rounds, those other 3 opponents I faced all ended up also 4-1. So yeah, we were the 4-1 club at the end of the day. We went for tacos. It was great. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to share them. And otherwise, see you later. Take care.